In Sheffield we are working so hard really, and to make everywhere dementia friendly.
We wanted to know what makes a community age friendly and what kinds of programs make it possible for people with dementia to live well. Who needs to be involved? What kind of leadership can make a difference? Importantly, how do we know dementia friendly communities are making a difference? It's a complex problem. Programs come in different shapes and size. Some might ensure the safety of people with dementia or encourage them to socialize and remain active. Others seek to support people who care for them and inform the public about their needs. But crucially, programs should always directly involve people affected by dementia. If we're to make the best use of strained resources, we need to evaluate what actually works and for whom. We need an evaluation tool.
A team from the School for Public Health Research have developed an evaluation tool. This was tested in Sheffield, which is one of the first dementia-friendly communities in England. There is a wide range of activities to support people living with dementia and their carers in the city.
So I know that the Crucible are really committed to making the theatre experience dementia friendly. They do dementia friendly showings of shows and dementia friendly screenings at the cinema. So we work with those and obviously promote their events, and at Graves Leisure Centre as well, where the young dementia happens. They've started doing dementia friendly swimming on a Friday, which is really good.
Oh, we do all sorts of things. As you can see up here on the pictures at the end, we make things which we make up. Flower pots we're doing at the moment. We paint them all up and then we take them to the market to sell them.
Oh, do you?
And bring the money back into here so that this place keeps on going.
So for tomorrow, for example, there's a care home is literally up the road, and they're coming tomorrow with the professional carers from the home and about 4 residents of mixed dementias. So they come down here tomorrow and engage in animal assisted therapy.
There are different ways of evaluating efforts to make a city such as Sheffield more dementia friendly. Some of these focus on the services and activities on offer and how people living with dementia and their carers benefit from those. Our evaluation tool combines this with examining the structures and processes that create the conditions for a dementia-friendly community.
So I believe that you have to set the right circumstance, the right situation for things to change and to keep it sustainable going forward long term. And you can only do that through looking at that culture, that leadership, the processes and systems are the way that you set and you support communities and neighbours to then support themselves.
In the research process, a steering group that was made up of local stakeholders was vital. The group members suggested data sources, commented on the findings, and ensured that our recommendations reached decision makers. Through this involvement, the research became meaningful to the steering group.
When it initially started, I didn't quite understand how anybody would benefit from it because it was so complicated and convoluted. And as time went on, we've begun to take that process ourselves and been able to use the people in the steering group to enhance dementia-friendly communities and dementia friends and all of those things. It's helped immensely. I think it's been really, really good, not just to count numbers and do all the things that evaluation usually does. And so doing it this way and the way that it's been developed, and graphs and all sorts of marvellous technical things that we use to be able to explain the leadership, the resources, the partnerships, the people with dementia being involved, the different projects and how they have manifested themselves over the last 2 years.
The evaluation highlighted strengths in Sheffield's work on becoming more dementia friendly. Among those, collaboration between different agencies stood out. The research also identified areas for further work. These included closer involvement of people living with dementia and also the critical issue of leadership.
The evaluation identified gaps in our understanding, and one of those was leadership. The leadership qualities that's now in place is immensely different to what it was 2 years ago.
The work in Sheffield showed the tool can work in practice. We also found that people involved in the evaluation took ownership of the process. Now they can take the initiative in implementing the findings.
I think that having something evaluated to this extent and this well is just been really profoundly exciting.